Good morning from China. You know China versus Iraq. Mụ agbụtigo aka ọ bụrụzi ka mgbe ụnya ife dị iche adịgo ọnwụ abụzie n'owu Igbo na China taa ka nne ka nnukwa ndị niile ahụ ndị anya ụfụ ni ndị a na-ewuru m ya ndị anya ụfụ chenama anya eje na ya ejelu m ebe a jee nwechakwa obi aṅụrị nata ị ga-anọkwa ebe a na-ewuru m ya na-elesa anya ọkụ dị onwe n'owu Igbo China eji n'anya ụfụ na nwanne che na ọdị izi irikwu n'afọ nnụnụ si ebe a naba echi ya jee ebe ahụ kwọgide oringo kwụgide ụgwọ họteelụ enwere m ụlọ every blessed day ego ka a na-abọ izi abụrụ ile onye fụrụ onye na-agba mbọ si kwanyere ya ugwu mana onwe ya dị nwekwa ndị bi ebe ahụ na-emekwa iro ịfụkwa onye nke a nyekwa ya wee ya ọ dị mkpa very very important. All right, for those of you who are seeing me for the very first time, let me officially welcome you to this program. It's called Comic Fact. We blend comedy and facts, so that's why I call it Comic Fact. When you're coming here, two things are guaranteed: truth of the matter, which is bitter, and the comedy part of it to help you settle it in, because the truth must be said. We don't negotiate. We tell it as it is without fear or favor, nor favor. Yeah, you say it the way it is. You may not like it, but I tell you what, after you must have watched the video for like twice or three times, you come to realization that truth is always truth. Look at what just happened today. The executive governor of Anambra State, which is Governor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, he came out and made a pronouncement. He ordered the main market, be sealed for 1 week. And that has been on the news. That is headline. And so many people were like, why would the governor do such a thing? He's not supposed to do it. Is this, is that? This is too much. Whatever you like, whatever you are saying is your own opinion. Does it count with the government? I don't think so. So wherever you're watching me from, the man you are watching right now is called Onowiwo. I'm coming from Anambra State, as a matter of fact. It's my state that I've come to discuss tonight over what the governor said and what he did, and where it's nerve unsettling for the Anambrarians, and what to expect in the future. That is how it is here. Now, I tell you what, you see this topic? So many people, so many bloggers will find a way to sidestep it. They will find a way not to discuss it until so and so person must have said one or two things. They will now stand upon that somebody's opinion to now buttress their own point. But now the matter is still hot. The stage is not for everyone. That is why it's not everywhere you go and get the facts. So many people, they do come up after some time, because so many people have asked them, why are you not saying anything concerning this? People from this side of Nigeria, especially this southeast, they are so scared of the situation on the ground. They are so scared to talk about it. The only time they find it convenient to discuss it is when they are abroad. And other people that you see discussing all these things are not living here in Nigeria. Most of them are people residing abroad. So when matters like this comes up, they talk. You think that these people, had it been there here, even if they're here, they wouldn't dare say a word, because this whole situation is overwhelming to people from here. They have not seen these whole things, they've not seen this brutality and so on and so forth. But me, who you see over time saying things concerning this, is because nothing moves me anymore. I've seen 99. There is nothing, there is no amount of brutality I will see here that will check me. I've seen it like the worse. I've seen worse. You know, it's only in Nigeria you come here, people are telling you about cultists, that they are this, they are that. Go to South Africa, you see what is called cultism. There is 26 there. If you are living in South Africa, you are hearing me, you understand what I'm talking about. There is a cult group called 26. They have 24. They have what. I'm not here to start mentioning them. I'm just giving you a name of one or two. So when you talk about brutality, it's not this thing I never ever signify never cult. What is cult in Nigeria? I know they are not serious. Even the government that tells you they are after them, the government is lying to you. Government doesn't have anything against them. When you see somebody, they come to arrest you, you're autist, as if they don't know where their offices are. Like here in Asaba, they have their own office. It's like a church, it's a hall. They have their signpost outside. You know that this thing is registered. It's a registered organization. But you see somebody on the street, you want to arrest that person and say this and that. Now, when they do all these things, nobody challenges them. Yeah, nobody. You cannot challenge the government, because after God is the government. That is the reason why I am here this night, to tell you what the government has come out to say. You know that whatever decision that was taken from the government house, you can only hear it from either from the governor or from the state secretary or whatever. Mainly, it's coming from the governor's office. And then comes this one they call the executive order. A power. It rests on the governor. He is the number one man. He has his own constitutional right. And then there's this one that comes with his own office. He has that power. Whatever he orders there is considered executive order. Nobody challenges him on that. And there are some other rights which was reserved at the State House of Assembly. That is where they say, no, we must pass this bill before this and that. And there's this one, veto power. Now, it's been a long time now since this whole issue of sit at home started. Sit at home started way back 2021. Like this very one, we noticed that is a continuous process thing, that every week in, week out, people must have to sit at home on every Mondays. And people have tried to obstruct it, and then it continued. So now people at home were so scared that they couldn't stand the heat. Like they don't know what's going to happen to them. Then from west flying around, they had it that uh, some time ago, when a certain market in Onitsha, maybe the Omata chairman or the chairman of the market tried to open that market, that these people went and warned him. I think the other one, they said they injured him or they even assassinated him or something. So the fear of those things or such attack is what has made everybody not to have that courage to come out. And the governors from the southeast has come out so many times to say, you really have to come out on Monday and continue with your business. Now, I want us to look at that aspect of coming out to do the business. Let's keep the other side away now. We'll come to it. The other side is what happens after you have come out. Now, let's talk about coming out on that Monday, the benefits. We are looking at the merits and the demerits. Every Monday, you come out for your business. Onitsha is a market that is well known. As a matter of fact, they said it's the biggest market in West Africa. And that this biggest market of a thing slogan has been there for so many years now. Nobody has disputed it. So we come to see main market Onitsha as the biggest market, which I myself have carried out trade there. Yes, I remembered. Not like I remembered, it happened. I was actually the chairman of like when this Haruna street trading started in Onitsha. These markets surrounding main market. We have Bida Road, we have Sokoto Road, we have Haruna Road, Haruna Street, and others. You know, but the main bane of the whole place was Sokoto Road, Haruna Street, and Bida Road. Now that Bida Road, the market started and ended by uh, the the Central Mosque. Yes, that's where it ended. Anything starting from there is nothing. It's just like you see a restaurant being managed by one papa. That is how it was back then. So it's not known for street trading like where they are selling clothes, shoes, whatever. Likewise, Suberu. Uh, the only street where you can buy things then was Pampam Lane. It's known for fishery, people who sells net, fish hook, and so on and so forth, anything related to aqua marine. So now, when I came there 2003, these markets in the street then it starts by as early as 8 o'clock in the morning, and then it ends by 12 o'clock in the afternoon, 12:01 by 2003. That's how it was then. This very new market called Biafra market wasn't there then. It wasn't there. So then we were doing the business. People that comes to buy from us then were people coming from Ugeli, Wari, Benin, Auchi, Ubiaruku, I know all those areas. They come to buy clothes from us. Instead of moving into the main market, they come to us. They don't have this time to go there and start. So now this market started like this. Then came 2005, I guess, when they came and said we should come and line up so that they will give us portions in this very new market now called the Biafra market. So by then, you see a lot of people coming to main market to buy. This is not what I was told. It's something that I experienced. People are coming from different states coming to buy. And that is what has made the economy of Anambra State to be that strong through taxation and what. So trading is what Anambra is known for. We are into trade. You bring your merchandise from wherever, people will come and buy from you. That is why Onitsha can boast of anything you want. You can find it in Onitsha. So all roads leads to Onitsha. Now, how do people come to buy from us? People comes on Mondays. Some people do come from afar. They come on Sundays, lodge into a hotel or sleep by any of their friends or, relatives or a hotel as well. So that very early in the morning on Monday, they will be the first people to grab stuffs. And after buying, they will be able to go back to their bases and continue their business that same day. You know, by then we don't have these whole things of way bill. Everybody, you come, you buy what you want and go back, no matter how small the money is. So this is how we were carrying out trade then in Onitsha. People are coming to buy, and Onitsha was booming. There was money, the economy was stable. So it continued like that. That when you step into that area now, you see that there is a massive development when it comes to the building of those street businesses anyway. Starting from Niger Street, from King Pet, you begin to notice this whole clothing business. Is now in its peak. Then after that Monday, people came to buy. In their respective places, they continue their businesses while people in Onitsha continue with theirs. You have how many days? You have 6 days to do your business. Now, when they say that after God is government, I want you to listen and listen very good. No matter whatever threat somebody is giving you, I want you to understand that 2 things are the most important here. First of all, God, which is spirituality or religion, whichever way you want to say it. That after God, the next that has the final say upon you is the government. God himself, according to Christians, or say the Bible, it says that God, in the book of Exodus, when Moses was giving the commandment to the children of Israel, that God said. He gave them that command that they have 6 days to work. Every member of your household have 6 days to work. Even your cattle, your equipments, machines, whatever has to go to work from Monday till the last day. Then you now have to rest, which is on Sunday. Though originally it was on Saturday, but as they have changed their calendars and whatever, they now made it on Sunday. So let's say you devote on Sunday to your God. So God has issued that command that on Sunday you give it to Him, or on the 7th day. Now after God, we're looking at the government here now. The government of Anambra State came out now and said, now since it's after God on Sunday, nobody has that right to tell you to sit down on Sunday. That here the government declares that every Monday you must go back to work. Now, going back to work on Monday, have we seen people coming to buy on Tuesdays? No. The answer is no. Because on Saturdays, you and I knows that the business on Saturdays, it has when it starts and when it ends. In every market you go, wherever. The market on Saturdays are not that serious. Even some bosses, ndị oga, before 2 o'clock, you don't see them in the shops anymore. It's Saturday, it's weekend. Some are going to play football. Some are going to engage in so many other things. And that's when you find activities like weddings, housewarming, burials, and so on and so forth. So on Saturdays, it's not known for proper business. Then on Sunday, you have to rest. On Monday, you start your business. And now somebody says on Monday, you have to sit down. They are not coming out. So now people turns down, not like they turned around and started going to Lagos to buy those stuff they are coming to buy on it. If they are unable to transport themselves to Lagos, they even have to put a call through to those their suppliers or people who they buy from. This is what I want. Do you have it? He doesn't. Okay, can you supply it? That person will collect the money, go into the market, buy them, and send them to you. Save you the stress. At least this one, you'll be in your shop attending to your own customers, telling them your goods are coming, your goods on the way, they should wait, while somebody else does the work for you over there in Lagos. So now people are now turning away from Anambra State, finding it convenient now to buy from Lagos. And tomorrow somebody will come out and say, everything Lagos, seaport Lagos, but systematically, stylishly, you are now pushing those ones who are coming to patronize you to go and buy from Lagos. So you see that this thing is not only affecting the government, and when it affects the government has to stand up and say what is happening. It is the government that will tell you what to do. No human being has that power over you. That is why we have court. You go to court, they give you whatever paper that covers you. I don't know what it's called. Or you summon whoever to the court. You go there, the court will decide it, and which is arm of government. They will tell you what to do. And if somebody threatens you, you go there and report. From the police station, that person gets arrested and then prosecuted. Nobody can threaten you. But now we see that these threats are being carried out by those ones they call the non-state actors. They carry out their threats by, it's either they buy you or you got waylaid. They take you. They go and suffer you. Some people has gone there and not returned again. So out of the fear, the question is who is that person inflicting these pains, causing panic and fears into the minds of the people? What exactly is the problem? Why you order people to sit at home, not to go to the market, because you want to punish the government? You want to punish the government, and at the same time you are hurting yourself. We have been on this matter for too long that people came out and they started calling us names. They threaten, they curse, they do whatever. And today everybody is still seeing the effect of those things. Just that our people are just good in living in self-denial. Even when they are dying, pride will not let them speak out that they are dying. Even when the thing is choking them, they won't open up and say it's choking me, out of pride. And that is the pride that's taking a lot of people to the untimely grave. They just die off and go. Now, They said that this is exactly when Nnamdi Kanu was taken from Kenya and brought back to the country. Then sit at home was declared, that people should sit at home on Mondays. That is another way to force the arm of government. That is called civil disobedience. You are not ordering anybody, you are not forcing anybody. That is at people's will. Now, after a while, we began to see that it's actually not everybody's will. It was sectional. Some people has made that law, not the entire Igbo land that came together and say, okay, through our traditional chiefs or through our PGs, that we have decided that on Mondays we are not going to the market. Such a thing was never done. So a certain organization now said, okay, this is what it's going to be. And they lorded it over everybody and tell you that as long as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still there, that nobody will ever come out on that day. And if you dare come out, one or two things will happen to you. And from that day, we began to see things happen. You see some cars being burned. You see a lot of things happening. So it happened until 4 years later. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sentenced and jailed. And people, after seeing that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been jailed, it means that all these years that people have sat at home, he didn't touch the government. He didn't move the government. All that government cares about is what they get. So the question is, does it mean they don't care about him? The answer is yes, they don't care about him. Whether he lives or he dies, they don't care. Nobody gives a shit. From number one man to the last man in the government, they don't care. Even from the look of things, it looks like they will be happier to see him gone than alive. So now that the governor has said that everybody must come out and continue your life like nothing has ever happened, so many people are not still buying into it that made him to come out today and say, for the fact that you people have flaunted my order, I am sealing this market for 1 week. I will seal this market for 1 week. There will be no trading here. And if on Monday, at the expiration of that 1 week, I came and you people have not still opened your shops, I will seal it for another 2 weeks. He even went ahead and threatened that he will seal it for 1 year if they fail to comply. Now, imagine you in this time, January, when your kids are going back to school, your rent is staring at you, and once you get back, your landlord is waiting for you. The one you promised last year that you're going to pay this year, your landlord is waiting. Your debtors are waiting. So many people want to start their life for the year, so they needed their money. All right, so you see a heap of debt standing before you, and then you have to stay at home 1 week. It means from now till 1st of February or 2nd, you will be at home. You are not going to the market because the governor has spoken. The next thing you do is to mobilize to go and protest. Protest after what? How much do you have? How much did you make? We are just coming back from holidays. You have a lot of expenses. And now you are expected to go and sit at home for 1 week. How do you do all these things? And he now told you that if he comes back again,